Hello viewers and welcome back to an all new episode. Last episode, Gus Farmer got his first chance to pitch in the majors for real. And we're going to continue to pitch in the majors and hopefully not mess anything up. And so our first pitching opportunity is against the Tigers in a tied game. Last time we pitched against the Tigers, we did a pretty good job, so hopefully Gus can keep that up. And don't forget viewers, we did up the difficulty a little bit, so hopefully this is more realistic. I think last season Gus was a little too good. It's not very likely that a pitcher will give up no earned runs. And so first out is an infield pop-up, and right now we have a full count. And we wind up giving up a hit. Now, full counts have been pretty common so far for Gus. He's been having a little bit of a difficult time just staying inside the strike zone because we do have to stick to the outside corners. And right now we have an attempted steal that is successful. First time somebody's trying to steal a base when our Gus has been pitching, and pretty surprising just because Gus does not throw to first very often, doesn't throw to second, doesn't throw to any of the bases. And unfortunately, now we have a runner on third because of that flyout. If the runner was on second, and if Gus did a better job at keeping the runner close, then we would probably have a man on first. But luckily for our second baseman, Gus manages to get out of the inning, stranding the runner at third. So the stolen base does not come back to hurt us, but it definitely will be something that Gus needs to work on, just trying to make sure that he does not become too complacent when it comes to keeping the runners close. In reality, very rarely do I throw to first or throw to third, and never do I throw to second, just because there have been many a times when I have tried to do that and my pitcher has just thrown it away. Maybe throw it into one of the dugouts or just throw it in the center field, and a lot of times when a runner is on second and you throw it in the center field, that runner is going to score. And it is also extremely annoying when you're throwing the first and the ball ends up in the dugout, just because that means that the runner is allowed to advance to third, and it's just really irritating. So right now we are unable to make it to first in time. Tried as hard as we could. A little frustrating just because maybe the first baseman should have been able to make the play, or at least been able to get to the bag in time. Right here we're actually pretty lucky that our third baseman is able to get to that ball, but he tries to throw it to second, not in time, and we wind up getting pulled from the game. A little frustrating, but the Mets do wind up winning. And as you will see, we only get 3 training points, which is really just a wasted opportunity. That can become extremely irritating when you're a relief pitcher, just because if you're pitching badly, you won't get those opportunities. And right here, I forgot to show you, but we're ranked with an overall rating of 71, and we're doing pretty good compared to the other relief pitchers. So hopefully it shouldn't take too long to move ourselves up, and just for the sake of it, we asked to be the closer and we're given the no, which is understandable, just because we probably are undeserving. I mean, we did just get pulled from the game, but you always want to try at least. I just wanted to show you guys what will happen when you do make that request, and it's just you're not ready right now, which, we're not ready. So now when it gets closer to the trading deadline, I will be able to request a trade, hopefully, and I will try and get myself traded. Probably won't, just because we are a young pitcher that is pretty good. We have good stats, and it would be really foolish for the Mets to trade us away because they're not buyers. If anything, they're going to be sellers. The only time I was successful in getting my closing pitcher traded was when I was a setup man for the A's, and I was pitching just so horribly that they wanted to get rid of me, and they got rid of me for basically peanuts. And I was traded to the Cardinals, did amazing, and wound up winning the World Series that year. So even in baseball video games, it is amazing what a change of scenery will do for a player. Also probably helped a lot that I was traded from the AL to the NL. Gus has been much more successful so far than the pitcher I was just talking about, just because Gus has a 0 ERA. And surely viewers, it is going to stay like that for a long time, right? Very unlikely that he will ever give up a run, correct? So anyway, 1-1 count, and long fly ball, give up a double. So we wind up giving up a leadoff double, but Gus has gotten out of tougher situations than this. So 0-1 count. And see, so far so good. Fly ball, and the runner does not advance. He probably could have. I'm surprised he didn't try. But so again, 1-2 count. And we wind up giving up another hit. And runner is gonna round third. And no point in even throwing him. So Gus gives up his first earned run, and we are pulled from the game. So Gus has an ERA a little bit over 1, and we only get 6 training points for the game. And our next opportunity is really very, very low risk. We were getting blown out anyway, so Gus, he gave up no runs because he was really under no pressure at all. Our ERA went down a little bit, and unfortunately we've already failed one of our advancement goals, only giving up 4 hits, and we've given up 7 already. That was a really tough advancement goal. So I'll leave you viewers with just seeing how Gus compares to the rest of the bullpen. And he definitely has a comparable stats to the setup men. But both of the setup men are left-handed, so hopefully after this advancement goal period, Gus can weasel his way in and become the second setup man. But we will see. So thank you for watching and have a good day.